So a few months ago, I had to get a surgery done. Nothing too major, just part of my intestine was falling out, and I figured I should get that fixed. What I had a hernia. My doctor found it, and he said, you know, it's not dangerous, but if you don't get it fixed, it could cause complications, and you could actually lose part of your intestine. And so we both agreed, you know, I didn't want to have a semicolon, full stop. That's a joke for English teachers. So I scheduled the surgery, and I told people what was going on, and of course people hear that you're having surgery, they're very nice, they say, well, good luck with that, and it's great. But it's also kind of weird, because like, I don't know, should I tell them that I'm not the one performing the surgery? But my job was easy, I did it in my sleep. Like, good luck, am I gonna like walk in and someone's gonna be like, it's time to spin the wheel of surgeons, who's gonna cut you open today? Ah, damn, it's the orthopedist, he's a real live one. Walking into the hospital, I came into the prep room, and I was surprised because there was like 5 nurses helping me to get ready. I was real happy with the turnout. And my mom was also there, and the nurse was asking her about how she reacts to anesthesia, because I'd never had anesthesia before, and how you react is hereditary. My mom says, well, you know, I don't usually have a bad reaction to anesthesia, but I can be a little sensitive to it, and sometimes it takes me a little while to wake up. The nurse says, okay, we'll take that into account. And I say, but please don't skip out on me. Normally I'm a straight edge, but give me the hard shit. So they did, and I was asleep. I didn't get to see the surgery itself, but I do know that surgeons have to have someone to wipe sweat off their brow because they can't do that themselves. It's unsanitary. But like, how do they pick who does that? Like, do they draw straws for it, right? Like, Kevin's on sweat duty again. Or is it like one specific person with like a tragic backstory about a friend who was disfigured in a sweat wiping accident and went to medical school for 4 years and now has $10,000 in student debt? That's ridiculous. They would have more student debt than that. Social commentary. Here's another little bit of a social commentary. I was worried about the price of my surgery. And so when I make a joke, I said, hey, you know, while I'm out, just cut off my arm and my leg too. Make payment easier. Bit of an unoriginal joke and also inaccurate because that was not the price of my surgery. The price of my surgery was most of my pubes. I know what you guys are thinking. No, they did not just glue them to my chin. It wasn't a super serious surgery, but it was still stressful, so I made jokes about it because that's what comedy is to me. It's taking the negative stuff, making it a little bit funnier. My favorite thing to do that with is telemarketers. I love getting calls from telemarketers. A few weeks after the surgery, I got a call from this one who was offering to sell carpet cleaning, steam cleaning of my carpets. And so, of course, I go and I say, oh, I could definitely use getting my carpet steam cleaned because I got crabs. That was a lie, I didn't even have any carpets. He hung up, then he called me back like he's expecting me to be serious all of a sudden. He says, well, we charge this by rooms. How many rooms would you like to do? I said, ooh, you do rooms and carpets? You can steam clean my room anytime. That's right, I'm working on losing that car before 20. Telemarketers. My favorite telemarketer call of all time was about 1.5 years ago. I got a call from these people. They said, hello, yes sir, we're offering a professional cleaning of your heating and air conditioning system for the low, low price of $40. Are you the homeowner? And at the time, I was an unemployed high school senior with no possible way to pay a mortgage, so I said, yes, I am. Well, we're offering to clean your heating and air conditioning system. Tell me, how many furnaces do you have in the house? Thought about it a moment, and I said, well, we got one to heat the house, and we got one to burn all the bodies. Okay, how often do you get these furnaces cleaned? Well, we gotta get that second one cleaned every couple of weeks, or else it gets clogged. And then he hung up, which really was a shame, because $40 was a great deal. What a terrible thing to say to someone. Worst part about that, I'm Jewish. Telemarketer could ever actually sell me, and that is a subscription service to other telemarketers. Never would have a boring day. Speaking of me being Jewish, a few months ago, I was on YouTube going through my recommended feed. I saw in my recommended recommended feed a video called "Why Do People Hate Jews?" Glad to think that Google thinks I'm a neo-Nazi. But no, it was actually a video about anti-Semitism throughout the centuries. It was a very well done video, and the comments were terrible. But you know what? I actually wasn't too upset. Because here's the thing, I'm Jewish, but I have anxiety, because of course I have some sort of problem, I'm a comedian. And I have anxiety, so I worry about things. Sometimes I don't really like myself. But when I see comments like that, I realize I don't have to hate myself, because all these people are doing it for me. My name is Charlie Saroff. Thank you guys so much.